It's got you in my life, you know. She done a lot for me. So I do this simple thing for her. Now she give me one. Everything she do, give me one, you know. Yeah. Okay, man. I woke up feeling good. I don't know why, but I'm feeling so like I was the whole mood. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like it, it's guitar today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. Feel like dancing down to me, God. Feel like touching down to me, God. I'll make you want to make you want to make you want to. I'll make you smile. I'll make you feel like that. After that, I'll take you to my place where we will play. Or before we play. Yeah. Feeling good. Jump. Feeling good. Feeling good. Jump. Feeling good. You and me, we rule the world. Jump. Good morning, my people. How are you today? I hope your Monday is going very well. Good morning, Muyombia Mark, Zas, David Klaje, VIP, Chisambira Daniel Frederick, VIP, Lawrence Omule, Zadi, of course, Louis, Luideka Isaac Oyosavea, Hussein Munyantwari. I can't play, Zadi, I cannot play any other person's music. George Senkobuge, good morning. Is your phone in horizontal or diagonal? My phone is in I had put in diagonal because I needed to use a fan, but now I've put in horizontal, proper horizontal. Isaac. Farmers Fowls, good morning. Ronald Muchwa, good morning. After I have 30 minutes, can I get a 2010 Primo X? Yes, you can. You can. I don't know if in the bond you can, but you can get it outside. I think 30 million is very good budget. Seru Victor, good morning. Kambase VIP, good morning. So guys, today is Monday, and today I woke up thinking about consistency versus motivation. And Isaac Agambi, that even, good morning George Bob, saying Ronald. Isaac has said that even consistency needs motivation. I beg to disagree. Sometimes, actually, majority of the time, I do things because I'm used to them. You get? It's like for example, with the live broadcast, I'll give you an example. Buli lunaku nzuukuka nga nkimanyi I have to come, turn on the camera, go live on YouTube and do my broadcast. It's part of me now. I don't have to be motivated. Like when I was just starting to do the live broadcast one on channel, I needed to be motivated. Like when I would city, like, but then someone would call me and say, Arthur tukulinze. And majority of the time it was Emma Kaferu. Yang kubidanga obera ku WhatsApp, nga kubide WhatsApp call. Arthur, tuli ku live broadcast tukulinze. Where are you? You get? So, and he did, I think Emma called me for about 5 to 6 times. And then it got into me that, you know what, Arthur, you need to do this. And from then, I don't do it because I'm motivated. There is nothing to motivate me that much to do this. I love it, definitely. I love it. It's, first of all, it's an energy outlet. I think I'm one person that has a lot of energy in me. And letting go of part of some of that energy in the morning is a good thing, yeah? So I use some of that energy here on the broadcast, yeah? But I also find that when I come to the broadcast, it's one way for me to interact with people at the beginning of the day, to know that, you know, there are people out here that are as consistent as you. Because some of you guys in Basanga broadcasting, like for example, Mark Muyombia, broadcasting kwali. Okitegeera? Ogenda broadcasting Mark kwali. Gatandika original boating abalala bazze. So their network bakolako emikolo I can see, but nze wendi wano mbalinze. Sometimes it's showing up that counts, yeah? That's one thing I've learned. And like I can tell you, I've been showing up for the past, like 2022, for the past 3 years. I've been showing up to the broadcast, and I don't intend to go away. And I don't have to be motivated. I am sure for the guys that have been consistently on the live broadcast sometimes can feel when my energy is low. Now, there are those days, and I know everyone gets those days when your energy is low, when you're not motivated, but it's part of you. Like I can tell you one thing, I'm not, when running, I'm not motivated to run. I have to do it. It's part of me. Like I know that I'm supposed to run on Monday, I'm supposed to run on Wednesday, I'm supposed to run on Friday. Whether I want to or not, I am supposed to run. You get? And you know, when you're reading a lot, even the things that you're doing that you know are good, you read about how unnecessary they are. Like I'm a person that I'm blood group O, and we have had time and again that exercise is not necessarily a way to cut weight. You get? And I've been told by, you know, there is that guy very popular, the one of blood type diet or Timex. I went there. I even have my card. Zendi member, and they gave me a plan, a meal plan, the things I'm supposed to eat, the things I'm not supposed to eat, and I consistently followed those things. Before Mama Aban came, but when Mama Aban came, and then we got kids, it's very hard for me to maintain a special diet for myself alone. Like in my diet, I'm not supposed to eat tomatoes and all those things. Now, I would do those things if I were motivated to do those things. Like sija kulia nyanya, nzemeli yangi bajichuse and stuff like that. But motivation alone doesn't work. On the other hand, I consistently have to take my kids to school every day. Buli kumacha, I will wake up whether I like it or not. I will wake up. I know that I have to do it. You get it? Buli kumacha nyina okuzuuka nenvuga emmoloka nenfuba okulaba nga batabani bange bagenze ku ssomero. I'm not motivated. There are days that I know that if my kids missed, it would not make any impact in their studies. But it's part of me now. Like consistency helps us like develop habits, yeah? And when something is a habit, you don't need to be motivated. Have you seen guys abanywa enjaga? They are not motivated to take weed, but because they have been taking the weed for a very long time, their bodies demand the weed. You get it? I know a friend of mine. When you were beer, I was supposed to be going somewhere together today, and beer. I think it takes half a crate of beer every day. Whether he has money or not, he will take. So he has built that kind of consistency that now it's a habit. Every day I know gena mubala oba mugaga mama bani yakujja ku diet. Muna Gaddafi, I try to stay on the diet, but nzibu waliwo ebintu ebimu abasawo bye bagamba nga biri unrealistic. Kati ng'ogamba omuntu ave ku nnyanja okujja ng'ongamba siddamu kulya mmere ya maama abani. I think the tomatoes are the biggest thing. I don't take sugar. That's one thing I avoid as much as possible. I also try to avoid engano. Okujjako engano nagira luli lwajivu lwe yafa nalye chapati. I try to avoid that as well. Now there are things that are very hard to also avoid. You avoid seed oil. Yeah? You use olive oil na your seed. I am not sure, but there are things that you can let me try to avoid those things. It's hard to do it because that oil will get done ngabagala okusiika. The moment I married Mama Aban like this, I knew tomatoes. Not eating tomatoes was not going to be a thing. And according to the diet plan I have, a blood type, I'm not supposed to take sugar. I'm supposed to take honey instead. According to the diet, I'm not supposed to even eat vegetables. I am telling you, I don't like vegetables, but according to my blood type diet, I'm also not supposed to eat vegetables. My blood type, tulya meat, a lot of tulya nyo inyama. And I can tell you for the time that I followed that diet, I don't know if something good was going on in my life. It's one of the happiest times I had, yeah? Not that I'm not happy now, but I find that there was a kind of happiness in myself, yeah, that I believe came from eating that diet. So for the guys that have not tried the blood type diet, you should try it. Asta is the Project Cup petrol and turbocharged. Yes, petrol and turbocharged it is. Personally, I have an onion issue. I know it's weird, but that's the way it is. You don't eat onions? Good morning, Travel Life Vlog. How are you today? Warugembe Geoffrey, good morning. Semanda Raymond, good morning. Paul Sema, good morning. Zadi, of course, is saying, I also think consistency would have a slight edge because it means doing it even when you don't feel like it. But coupled with motivation, it means you do what you love. As a result, it makes you happy. Danny Nyesingoma, good morning. Are there things that you guys do? You're not really motivated to do it, but you have to do it. Are there those things? I think life is full of things that we do, not because we want to do, but because we have to do them. There is no motivation at all. The only thing that is there is that there are things that we do, and because we do them consistently, it becomes a habit. I'm going to give you a very simple example. You see the border guys in Kampala. These border guys, nobody is motivated to abuse. None of those border guys is motivated to be vulgar. But it happens around them consistently. Yeah? Then they start doing it. And when someone does something consistently, it becomes part of them. Kati, the border guys abuse other people so many times that it becomes part of them. They start abusing without even trying. They start being vulgar without even trying. No one is ever motivated to be vulgar. I'll give you another example, something that happened in my life where consistency is something that is really important. When first cup, actually the majority of the years of me driving on the road, I felt it strange having windows up. It was always strange using AC. Actually, for the first couple of times when I used AC, it was hard for even for me to breathe. That's how hard it was for me to drive with AC. It's hard. I would feel like I can't even breathe. And my windows being up, it always felt like nematira kubantu. It always felt like I was trying to feel special. It felt like I was a bad person for putting my windows up. You get. So I had no motivation to actually put my windows up. Later, I struggled. You remember in the Vits, when they stole my phone in the Vits, and then I said, I think now I need to put my windows up. It was something I have. Yes, I had motivation. I needed to have privacy. I needed to kind of like, because of the kind of person I had become, the kind of person you guys had made me, I was sort of popular, and that made me a sort of a public figure. So quarreling with border men all the time is something that was fueled by my windows being down. So I needed to make sure that I got used to having my windows up so that I don't get into conflict with anyone. Even when it's in me, I'm one person that is really competitive, but I found that my windows being up was one way for me to also control myself. Now, it also helps me to have the privacy that I need as a person, but it helps me. So I started like putting my windows up consistently, whether I liked it or not. I started using air. Because I continuously did this, it became part of me. It became a habit. There are people that I've done inspection with, and the guy sits in the car, and immediately the first thing they do is put my windows down. Now I try sometimes to be really polite. I just put it back up. But when someone consistently wants to put my windows down, I tell them, man, you get it? So it has become, it is now engraved in me because I started doing it consistently, not because I was motivated. You get it? Not because I was motivated, but because it's now a habit. Where I live, and I stop my car to greet people, because I do. I put my windows down and I greet someone. After greeting them, even before I could saying "Kare Kare, have a nice day," even before I say that, my window is already going back up, because now I consistently did it. It became part of me. So I don't know, guys. Consistency doesn't really need motivation. It's something that you need to do whether you like it or not. You get it? I'll give you an I'm not motivated to sleep. I am not. But we have been told consistently that we need to sleep, to rest. It's important to us. Me, I struggle to sleep. One of the things that I struggle to do is I struggle to get sleep. Like on Saturday, Mama Aban had a wedding. So I had to pick her up, and I think because she was really close to the bride, the wedding ended for them, the people that really, really close. The wedding ended at around 1:30 a.m. So I had to wait for her because I did not go for the wedding. I'm not a party person. I'm not the kind of person that goes to this. I don't like parties, basically. So I had to wait for her, and I picked her up at around 2:30. So we got home at around 3:30. And I woke up at 6 a.m. and the sleep was gone. I didn't have anything to do, you get, but I think because I've consistently woken up every morning for a very long time, my body has become programmed to wake up very early in the morning. So even when I sleep very late, I wake up very early in the morning. So I am struggling there. Like, I have no choice of what time I sleep sometimes. If say sina choice every day, I may not have that choice. But because of consistently waking up very early, my body still has no choice of what time to wake up. So you see, I slept at 3:30. Actually, I didn't sleep at 3:30. I think I slept at around 4, because I took a work at 3:30. I had to shower and stuff like that. But I can tell you, but at around At around 5 already obwongo bwali butandise okuzuukuka, and I had to keep going back to bed, but now boda betomedde. That's the only thing that has collected them there. Betomedde. Bakayana. Now, one of the reasons why I constantly have my windows up is to avoid having confrontations like that. So, because I know, like, nobody's obligated to pay you, yeah? Because I know that when someone like crashes into my car, yeah, I drive away. If I can get something out of them that doesn't damage nene, I stop. But you see, like a damage you alpha, I would definitely stop and try to get something out of you. Let me show you the damage. That's serious. Like the light is spoiled. I tell you, damage. That's one of the damages that doesn't really get repaired. So if I got a damage like that, I'll try to definitely get something out of you. So good morning once again, guys. After a clear example is going to work every day. You don't need motivation. Yes, consistency any day, the result will be good. Then the positivity. You can eat meat and not be happy, but vegetables are healthy for everyone. I don't like vegetables. I eat vegetables. I definitely eat vegetables, but Mama Aban forces them on me. I don't like vegetables. The good thing is the tomato is also a vegetable, and we eat tomatoes every day, so we eat vegetables every day. I find motivation over height, consistency all the way, and sometimes life dictates. Yeah, sometimes life dictates, like the thing of taking kids to school. That's something that life has dictated for us. It seems you're not going to have jam. I think Banana report. Report. So guys, we are talking about consistency versus motivation, and hey, that's one person I've seen that respects the zebra crossing. And of course, after respecting the zebra crossing, and of course 1, 2, 3 vehicles nezikuba ebitaala, nze nga sikuba bitaala munansonyiwa, nze sikuba bitaala. Niye already wakutte kuttemu. You can't eat meat and not be happy, but vegetables, happy. Even taxi drivers are motivated by kitu kidogo, the way they give out nguzi olemwa. Good morning, Derek Lule. Starch events. I think consistency outperforms motivation. So many reasons, Mr. Arthur. Sustainability introduces procrastination. It builds more momentum. One thing that has kept this channel going and growing is consistency. And on my team, now I have people that have told that, you know what, I need you to do this pack up war to kowa. Tutegera atira butuna akuwa tusikalengera tukikola. Nika jam keno lero katandikidde wala ate wano simanyi obudawo kiyutani wano. Nga kiyutani kyali nyumye. Today is Monday. It's a running day. It's 7:58. But tunatambula ngo budde bukyali. Naye wala ekirungi bwe bata batadde. Even now balinga batadde. Batadde. Olaba nuweyo UBR. It's a kyali mpya, eh? Naye already bootu nkolemu, bumper nkolemu. Whoever is driving that kamuyiga. The front part has been repaired so many times. The rear part has been repaired so many times. But patient, we were taxed the. But I have found that sometimes you let things go. Like you really lose nothing. No bwazunga, badeno baderi. Creative department, the Usher group, consistency builds long-time habits. Yeah. Nakate Christ Arthur, things like sleep normally. Every animal has to sleep at a certain time. No motivation, no consistency, but it eventually shows up. Okujjako special cases abayina abnormality. Isaac Atata. Obuzibu bwange obw'otulo obuyisa abnormality. We need to accept that consistency begins with a little motivation. Yes, at the beginning you might have a little motivation, but motivation doesn't last. Nina abantu abankubira amasimu abannemedde gayi akankubira esimu nga 20. I just your live chat mashallah. Oh, abo ba UBR UBS besembereza munange abasinga tebamanyi mmoroka. You guys will be surprised. Abasinga tebamanyi mmoroka. Most of them is mmoroka ze bayigiddemwe lwakuba atolaba kati bano ba UAK eyo kaldine tulima ate those ones bamanye mmoroka naye bayine effujju. Emmoroka yajo onoona agenderedde okwonoona. So guys, we are talking about consistency versus motivation. Like the example of bwetwagendanga ku ssomero, no person wanted to go to school. And I find that some of the kids that did consistent reading outperformed those that waited for motivation. And even those that, because there were kids that did not even need consistency or motivation, like that friend of mine, he literally never read. Iranga results come, he's number 2. You get, but he never had to read. But I think because he did not consistently invest in doing the right things. Musajja watu yamaliriza afudde mangu. Because even doing the right things is something that needs consistency, not motivation. Like, I'll give you an example. We all have a friend of ours nga tasobola kuuma simu. Have you seen that? We all have, but I considered look at the wrong side. I'm supposed to be looking here. So we all have a friend of ours that cannot keep a phone. And that friend of mine, he was one of those people that could not keep a phone. At that time, and he could not maintain having a phone. Like keeping a phone is not a thing of motivation, but keeping a phone is not a thing of motivation. It's a thing of knowing that I need this phone. Even when there is no phone call coming through that phone, the phone needs to be there. I find that there is another thing that, like, I was never motivated to actually build. I saw other people building, and they kept telling me, and I had mentors abangamba Arthur omusajja atayina we waitawetaba musajja. Like okumanya teyali motivation, I didn't even understand that statement. But I went ahead and built my first house. Right? And when you build, I need to finish this house. It's not motivation. It's like I have to do it. So I find that that's partly also, it's not really motivation. And you might tell him motivation. Omuntu azimbe nyumba ne motivation asobola n'okwewola niyewola sente azimbe nyumba bamulabe nga agizimbye motivation. Lwaki tebatuta bitala bitutadde naye eri wako simanyi lwaki wakutte nga ate abaana amasomero agasinga gaawummudde. Arthur naye Rajiv yabadde avuga speeding ameka. I don't know, but I've driven past that car thing we are feeling, and I can tell you akantu kaline bobo vuga speed 10. As long as you come at speed 10 consistently from up where the hill starts from, tosobola kuona. You can't. Olaba akantu ako neboka kona speed 50 kilometers per hour. That thing, for you that don't know,
It's a brick. It's like a concrete. What about this concrete one on the side of the road here? You see on the right side, opposite, like the right side of the Caldina, those things are concrete like that. So those things are really strong. And you see, they were not even damaged. So the fact that the car flew, like they sent a Moroka Yabuse Mubanga, it means he tried to save himself. And that's how the car veered. The car did not jump. If he hadn't tried to fight, he would have just hit that thing and stopped there. And maybe his life would have been even saved. I believe that if Rajiv hadn't tried to fight, Najana Akbabi could head on like this, he would have been alive now. But I think he tried to fight, which is instinct. He tried to like divert the car to go over them. And that's how the car flew. Yajize chemanya inzobabo yakonye ko bwati omupira ogwa the driver side tire. Okay, for his car it was it right hand, left hand? So it's the tire ne bumper ne bakawo omupira ne gujibuse moroka wait. And in fighting, that's how he went back to where he went. And I don't think that the car caught fire in the air. I think the car caught fire when it came back down. And me, I think, because I know that place, I think if he had hit the things head on, that's what I think. But I think that guy yabadangena speeding. For the guys that have driven on that Munyonyo road, you know that we majority of the time we don't expect to see traffic there. Nayenze, because I've ever seen an accident that happened. You remember the accident that we saw on the live broadcast where the double cabin hit. The double cabin hit a border guy named Now me, I know that the only safe road in Uganda to probably go at high speed is the Entebbe Express. The Entebbe Express has no borders. These other roads have borders. And we know that borders are the leading cause of accidents in Kampala or in Uganda. At the cars that have damage, Sinti Baiga, most of those car owners, but me, I have never damaged anyone's car. Yeah, by the way, but yeah. But you guys will be surprised how many Ugandans drink on the daily, and they drink to the point of getting drunk, and they still drive. Like I had a relative of mine, and the people that knew him consistently bragged for him. Mbuye nebwa anywa ngatacha asobola kutambula bomutuza ku steering wheel atuke waka. And surprisingly, that drunk person is one person that doesn't have any accident history. Like any. Gate yali avuga moruka za sente. Osegere doesn't have accident histories. Atenga walugo ate munne yetanywa. Atenga yatomedde mirundi mingi nnyo. You get, and so you'll be surprised how many people actually drink and still drive. Ebuka kyagamye mu lwaki teyagula Range Rover mbwe esensinga accident eyezikiza. Nani? People love what they love, but because you can imagine, Rajiv had a lot of money, but he was still driving that Nissan GTR, which is really old. Nkadde. That Nissan GTR was probably 15 years old in Uganda. 15 years old in Uganda. That's really old, yeah. But that me, I feel sad because someone had like started creating time with Rajiv for me, and I review his collection of cars. That's one thing I missed, yeah. He brushed on it as he tries to. Thank you very much, Fauz. He brushed the barricade. If he hadn't brushed the barricade, that guy would be alive. He would be alive. Head on. He would be alive, probably a few broken bones, broken ribs, but he would be alive. At least that I know. Because remember the tank is way back. The car went up and then came back down. When it came back down, well, basically, I find that we just need to consistently maintain the speed limits. Like you guys saw on the broadcast yesterday, an engineer here told us, he told us that they designed these roads looking at what we can do. Katujja kwesanga nga wano ku sawa ya Queen bwetuli ba designing like 50 kilometers per hour. Okitegeera yo bupande bwa wano speed limit kuliwo wano ngate waliwo kapande ka speed limit. You know, something is funny. You see Queensway, one from Queensway to town, one no bupande. Yeah, no, this is different. My guys, border borders are allowed to go up on that thing. I hadn't actually noticed. Let me show you. Border borders are allowed to go up on that thing. What do want to upande? If you can see that kapande there, it nakatuka iganye tukayo. But there is a kapande there that allows the border borders to go up, but they have to kula. But they are allowed to actually like push their border borders up there. Other fate is fate, but me, I don't believe in. I'm not the kind of person that believes in fate. No, I don't. Like believing in fate disempowers a person. Believing in fate disempowers you. It takes away the power that you would have as an individual. I don't believe in fate. I'm thinking about it. I don't believe in fate. I think I'm one person that also doesn't believe in destiny as much. Because, you know, we can trace everything that happens to us back. You get, like me personally, I used to have a lot of accidents when I had just started learning how to drive, yeah? And one way that I stopped getting into those accidents was that I started tracing my steps back. Like I remember one accident that I had. Now I remember I did not look in the side mirrors or the driving mirror to see if someone was actually coming. I was driving the right way, but I did not look in my driving mirror to see if someone was coming before I turned. I should have. There was no fate there. And then I looked back. There is a time I knocked a Mazda Demio. Instead of Mazda Chari Moruka Yamani, in Nigeria, Mazda. So I knocked the Mazda boot and I tried to fight it. But I realized I was absent-minded. And from that day forward, I have tried to be very alert on the road. At all times. I've tried. Like me, I don't think a fate is such a big deal for me. I'm a Chamalonji Hannington Chambade. Atharita amafuta g'ennyonyi bangamba gumu kitundu alita. GTR R35 Godzilla, that's one hell of a car. But if you could make it out of the burning car, you would have lived as a Formula One fan. Getting out of a car on flames plays a big role in saving your life. Ah, really? Like what happens? Like if you get out of a burning car, you become a legend. Like even death fears you. Wascrap yakutte akapande ka speed limit. Yakatutte. Good morning, Yusuf Minaj. Starch events. After oyogedde nga bw'olya ennyama cause of your blood group, and now I feel like I want to go to gayaza ku mbuzi. Njagala lya cassava, avocado plus embuzi. Mwe nze ennyama y'embuzi yannema. Ennyama y'embuzi, I don't know if I've eaten at the wrong places, but I've found that majority of the time ennyama y'embuzi ebeera ekaluba. It doesn't really taste like even meat. It doesn't taste like meat. Guys, let me concentrate a little bit.
Okay, man. Love me, girl. She don't, you want me. She don't, you want me. But I tell her, yes, I tell her. Macho nimbo, linza. Macho nimbo, linza. Macho nimbo, linza. Macho nimbo, linza. Girl, you are number one. Wasoka na kugamane kuyo wangu magwa. I tell you that, but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one girl, you ruined my world. You took my heart, never ever, but you made me beg. You made me beg. Every time I come over, you made me beg. But why? But why? Linza, Macho nimbo, linza, Macho nimbo, linza, Macho nimbo, linza, sitting no motoka, sitting no kalanja, sitting no bling, jagala kuwa some love, give me some love, be my better half, I promise I will never let you down, my girl, till I ring, till I pins, many things don't mean nothing. For as long as you got my heart, you talk where take it is. I say yes, I say no, I say baby let's take it slow. You were my number one girl, you rule my world, and you took my heart. Never be bad, but you made me big, you made me big. Every time I come over, you make me big. But why? But why? But you never ever take what I say. See, I need you. But you do what to do ever again. Rock my world, it goes around and round. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. Girl, I tell you this every day, every night, that I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I. Some love, but they my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Nothing gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man. In 2008, Mr. Okay, man, all for one. Summertime in Uganda. Studio. Come on. You make it totally. No higher road, must be a can heat. The broken answer left and the murder. The broken answer left and the murder. The broken answer left and the murder. The broken answer left me the murder. So I can't pass me down. You can't come back. I'm not the way by your right. So I'm not going to go to the top. I'm still going to my name. So I can't pass the way. Look at the pass. Don't in the light. So I can't pass me down. You know I come back. I'm not the way by your right. I'm singing for me. My name on and off. Got the glasses with me. Let me tell you about the times in no way. You know that they have a lot of tongue with them. One people have a lot of fast trees. They're gonna have a need in no way. Put some below to know that I'm tongue with. But I have a little bit of fast. Guys, I've just thought I'm supposed to be doing 30 kilometers per hour in this place. Okay, now I'm doing like 18 kilometers per hour. 30 kilometers is 30 kilometers tezivuki olwe kigere kitukane kizitowa kitinga kyagala kigenda byakyo nga bwobwongo obukigamba kona 30 ng'obwongo obukigamba 40 ngoga bagenda kuba mu ebipapula nze siriyo. I constantly remind myself the point of getting out of the car is to avoid disastrous burns. Guys, I don't believe in fate. Like you guys have I think I've watched clips of Final Destination. I don't think I have the stomach to watch Final Destination. Zenga Arthur. I'm one person that doesn't believe that there is a time kilometers per hour looks like. Okay, 31 now. Back to 30. 30 feels like you're not going anywhere. Now 29. I think this is where we need the digital clocks, yeah? The digital speed meters. I think the digital speed meters are easier to see. Like for analog, it's very easy for you to go beyond the speed limit by 1 kilometer. Very easy. Yeah. So ngenda basi ulangene nziruke ekirungi neddakiika zaffe ziweze eddakiika 5 mu 2 5 Kare guys, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Yes, today I've not put on a vest. Nkubidde ne kuba n'abankubidde emirundi 30. They have called me, Mr. Arthur, just go to Gaucho Grill. You won't regret, I swear. Every time I depart or arrive, I always go there. No, me, I find that I think I'm just one person that doesn't like goat meat. Arthur, what do you think is the best solution to our border pandemic in Uganda? The government is the solution. The government is letting those border guys behave the way they behave. Now you Mercedes Benz ya double cabin. But this year, are you sure? But where is it nyingi? Ne Volkswagen na over in double cabins. Good morning, Arthur. I bought a new car with you, but it's SC. I think it's decreasing. Is there a problem, or I just have to refeed it? Ray, I think there are two things. I think I've talked to you. If the cabin air filter is not changed, it can clog up. That's one problem that we have seen with so many cars that we buy. So I don't think she knows where the cabin air filter is. So I've told her again ku City Oil. It's a one place. So that she can look for me. I may be very unpredictable, but if she can, but City Oil is definitely easier. I don't think it has a leakage. But if everything checks out, sometimes I've experienced it. Like now, my temperature my AC is at 24 degrees, but it doesn't even feel cold. But there are those days when I put on 24 and it's ice cold. So it also depends on how your body is reacting to the AC. And I've also found that sometimes we get used to the kind of cold that our car can give us. The AC it a value. But there are the cabin air filter. If she knows the cabin air filter is that Wajam glove compartment, she won't be able to do that. She won't. But let her again to City Oil. I think that City Oil will be able to AC, but like other people, but City Oil to Baba.
So that's the place you can go back. You cabin air filter, but cabin air filter take logins app. Yeah. So yeah, but basically that's what. But if she can find me, and I think in that guys are road here. I'm going that direction. Let me see if I can look at the car. Yo Karota Uganda movie shots, guys. Muzikirize masibule ngenenzi lukemu. Arthur, you can't run out the fate, because many accidents happen and survivors come out. So it was his time. Same applies to someone driving at low speed. But if an accident comes now, it's your turn. Still, he can. Guys, me, I believe we can avoid those things. That's my belief. I believe we can. Guys, Kamba Siburi. Today we are uploading the Mercedes Benz. Remember the E300 that I did? Today we are uploading that video. Yes, we are uploading the Mercedes Benz video. Already that video is there. On Wednesday we'll upload the third episode of the project car. I'm enjoying the journey of the project car. I have to go. Muyombia Mark Zas, David Klaje VIP, Sambira Daniel Frederick VIP, Lawrence Omule Zadi, of course, Louis Luyirika Isaac, Oyusavea, Hussein Monyantwali, George Senkubuge, Luyirika Isaac, Kuzem Farmers Fowls, Ronald Muchwa, Lawrence Omule Kuzem, Seru Victor Kambes, VIP, George Bob, Senyondwa Ronald, Daniel Singoma, Paul Sema under Raymond, Chizito Gaddafi, Walugembe Geoffrey, the Asher Group, Derek Lule, Starch Events, Creative Department, Nakate Christine, Farmers Fowls, the Busura Baslu, Eric Chesitu, Chamba de Hannington, Mark W, Sherif Shafiq, Namabari Mukamori, I don't take you for granted, guys. Ray, Movie Shots Karota Uganda, Pascal Imas, Baluku Norbert, Chairman Zach. Sometimes it's just accidents, but I think it was unseriousness of the people constructing the road. Exactly. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Yeah, I don't take the fact that you guys choose to be with me every morning for granted. You guys have made this channel what it is. You guys have made me who I am. Trust me. It's you guys on YouTube that have made me who I am. I remember how some of you guys forced me to go to TikTok. I did not want to go to TikTok, but you guys forced me, and because of what you guys have made me, like I cannot move anywhere ngateba manyi. Like at least in Kampala, sina wensobora kuyita ngateba manyi. It's very rare. Oyingira bank nga bakumanyi, nogenda to get my permit nga bamanyi. There are some places I go never kuyisao because bakumanyi, and it's all you guys that have done this. But also, speaking of consistency, I believe that even the consistency of us, all of us coming here to this broadcast every morning, it has made me who I am. Thank you very much. Kakati, I'm going to ask you as well to make the event here 30th August what it has to be. Remember, we have the Love for Cars convention. It's going to be the first convention ever of people that love cars coming together, not to race, not to show their cars off, but coming together to see what the love for cars can actually has been able to take them, to make them to learn more how to love their cars better and how to benefit from actually the experience of having a car. Guys, the guys that recommend me for pre-purchase inspection, thank you very much. Thank you for recommending people to come for pre-purchase inspection. I don't take that for granted as well. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao.